Hello guys, this is my first episode that I'm doing going over the results of today's game, Everton versus Crystal Palace. So I'm gonna just give in my input on what I thought were some key highlights of the game. Maybe you guys could give a little bit of your input as well down below in the comments, just so that we could discuss the game and what we thought about the game. So first of all, I wanted to begin by saying that there were a few factors in the game that kind of affected the result of a 0-0. I want to say it was the wind. There was a lot of the wind. There was this time in the game where there was a corner, I think by Milivojevic, and there was like it was like a 2 to 2.5 like seconds in the air, and it just hung up there, and like they kind of like affected the whole rhythm of the game. To begin the beginning of the game, we actually got kind of lucky on that on our side because Sigurdsson actually missed a wide open shot in like the first 2 minutes of the game due to the wind. So it came off like a rebound and he caught it like midway. He shot it, but luckily for us, I think it took like a bobble due to the wind and it went far wide. So luckily we didn't get scored on there. Um, to begin with, none of the new signings actually started the game. It was a classic 11v11, the same players that actually started the last season. I thought Ward actually played really well in the departure of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. So I thought that we had no issues at the right back position. Initially, Bernard had like one or two, good opportunities, but that was really it. Apart from that, on the left side of the flank for Everton, they weren't really too dangerous, in my opinion. I thought Ward did really well, so shout out to him for playing really well. Um, on the left flank, though, Patrick Van Aanholt, man, he did not do so well. Most of the game, he was being torn apart on the left side. Most of Everton's plays actually came from the right side. Surprisingly, you would think the game plan would be okay. Let's attack the left flank because Wan-Bissaka was the one that started most of last season, so Joe Ward didn't really have too much time. So I thought they would have attacked down the left side. But actually, they attacked down the right side and they picked some good chances there. There was a lot of crosses being sent in from the right side, but nothing crazy. Although Patrick Van Aanholt did manage a goal line clearance on like the 52nd minute, so that's a shout out to him for playing that really well. In the first half, there wasn't really much for us going on. It was really dominated by Everton. They had most of the possession for the game. I think it ended like 60-40 or so that they had throughout the game. But Patrick Van Aanholt saved us on the 52nd minute. Goal line clearance. Vicente Guaita was already being to the ball. Luckily, he was there and he just cleared it first time. Otherwise, it would have been 1-0 for Everton there. But soon after that, there was two plays on the 55th minute by Ayew and then on the 56th minute by Max Meyer. So on the 55th minute, Ayew missed a wide open shot, a 1v1 that where Benteke laid him off. He tried to curl around the goalie first time, but he in my opinion, he messed that up because they made it very clear for Pickford to pick that up. 1v1 Pickford did really well there. The next minute, Max Meyer set up 1v1 again by Andros Townsend, where he lays it off nicely on the left side for Max Meyer. He goes up against Pickford. Unfortunately, his shot goes directly at Pickford's foot, and Pickford's able to save it as he dives down. So unfortunately, we weren't able to score through those two opportunities, but that was really our two best chances of the game. Apart from that, I thought Ayew actually played really well as well. He was all over the place. He was running, he was pressuring. He drew some fouls actually on. He drew the first foul on Schneiderlin, who picked up his first yellow there. To follow up with that, Schneiderlin ended up getting a red card by fouling Milivojevic later on in like the 70 something minute, like 76th minute. He fouled him. It got away from him, and then he got a cheap second yellow. He went off for a red card. Didn't do so well there. Too bad for Schneiderlin, the ex-Manchester United player, but you got to keep it cool on the first day back. Apart from that, I thought the ref did really well. The ref was also a key part of it. No mistakes on the ref. Really, really good job by the ref, in my opinion. Not too many calls that went wrong. There was this one instance where the ball actually hit the ref, but then after hitting the ref, he called a dead ball, or he stopped the play and he gave it back to Crystal Palace. So that's a new rule that was implemented. If the ball hits the ref, um, the team that had last had possession of the ball gets the ball back. Um, so yeah, good job for the ref. Patrick Van Aanholt, really bad defensively, but that one chance where he was able to save it for Crystal Palace, otherwise it would have been 1-0. So I guess he kind of made up for that. The wind played a really good factor, a really big factor in the game. It really messed up with a lot of the goal kicks from the goalies. So it was really messing up the players also all over the place. We were able to see Moise Kean today. Zaha came on in the 64th minute. He got a really good reception, surprisingly. So, due to him reportedly getting a transfer request on the last day, so he got a really well reception. I thought when he did come on to play, he was all over the pitch, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to pull up anything big enough for Crystal Palace to get a score on, for us to score. I thought apart from that, up top, Benteke didn't really do much. He was mostly winning the ball back in the midfield, which was really good. But Ayew also missed a chance, and Benteke wasn't able to score. Wakeham came on for like the last 15 minutes, but he also too wasn't able to score. There was a one chance where Zaha set him up, but nothing too dangerous, and the missed opportunity went down there. It looks like we never needed really a right back. It looks like we needed a striker that can score because we missed two wide open chances and maybe possibly a left back. Um, I thought apart from that, the game went really well. It was really energetic for 0-0, the first game back, so it was really good to have the players back. We did really well. I wonder what you guys think. What's your opinions? If you guys could just leave that down for me below. In terms of some of the fantasy points, if you guys keep up with that, some of the big winners for Crystal Palace were Vicente Guaita with 6 points, the clean sheet. Patrick Van Aanholt also had 6 points. Also Ward and Dan and Kelly. Kelly I thought played really well actually. He was called upon a lot, and every single time he played, he was rock solid in the back. If you guys probably have Milivojevic, only 2 minutes most likely, and Townsend only had 3 points. As for Everton, Pickford had 6 points. Everton's left back Digne had 6 points. Mina also 6 points. Keane and Coleman also in 6 points. Richarlison's popular pick as well as Sigurdsson only had 3 points each. That's in case you guys keep up with that. And then for the final table, Crystal Palace are currently in seventh. Everton are in eighth after the rest of today's games, but there's still quite a few games left for later in the day today and then for tomorrow as well. Um, yeah, so that's pretty much it for my recap of the game. If you guys had any other opinions, what else did you guys think? Should Patrick Van Aanholt start the next game? In my opinion, I don't believe he was good enough defensively. But he did have that goal line clearance save, so I don't know if he should start. As well as for Ayew, I thought Ayew played really well as well. He was all over the pitch. He was really fast on his feet. He showed some good pace. But should Ayew start? Should Zaha start? Zaha came on. He looked a bit slow, but he was all over the place. Wasn't really too much involved except for like a few or a few one or two plays, but nothing like we used to see him in the last season. Maybe because of the AFCON Cup as well, but maybe he just needs to get back up to date with his training and all of that. If I miss something, let me know so we can discuss. I would definitely love to talk to you guys about it. Let me know what you guys thought. I thought a 0-0 was I thought it was a I thought it was okay. A bit disappointing because we had two good chances that we missed, but yeah, man, that was really it. If there's anything else I can do to improve it, whatever you guys think, just leave your opinion so I can help improve it the next time I do this. All right, thank you guys for watching. Peace.